visitors and the Minnesota Vikings. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys looking good early, off to the 2-0 start. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He's seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Now a give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 46. Here's second down and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Taylor looking to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Gain of 5. First down, Houston.
Now a give on the ground, and they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down for Houston.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Desperados.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now this looks like a design run.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Back to throw is Taylor. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, it's a little bit different now. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Desperados will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, like just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders and frankly in the entire locker room. They need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, Not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
And they will bring them down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. It'll be a Vikings first down. Back to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. 3rd and long.
3rd and 19.
He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Vikings will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll go with a counter on first down. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points.
Oh, the ball's out. The Vikings have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Vikings offense ready to take over for their second possession. We'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. second and 6.
A run now on second down. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
He was taken down at the 22.
So, from the 22, here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So, a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. As we are ready to get back underway.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Vikings. That is second TD catch of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike. Right, first and foremost. So many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Desperados offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's fourth and goal from the 3-yard line. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed fourth down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more fourth and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it. 4th down. Seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Desperados offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Taylor. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing, Taylor. Taking off, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Desperados. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
46-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Vikings, 1st down.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
31-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to set up the screen here. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Desperados are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Desperados offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. In the backfield, what a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 9-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. 3rd down, they need 5.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Taylor. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For number 16.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. It's 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the Vikings are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Vikings go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Desperados offense getting ready for their Opening possession of this second half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
At the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Taylor looking to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
From just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now, Taylor, back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Set to go now on first and 10. Up the middle they go. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Back to throw is Taylor. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Taylor. Open man, left side. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. First down for Houston.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Desperados.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
Second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First and goal, Houston.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Is good. That ties the game at 17.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
The Vikings offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. They motion the slot man left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Desperados offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Taylor loses the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Taylor. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Throwing, Taylor. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
6-yard line.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter. That's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. First down for Houston.
At the 31-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he will score! Touchdown, Desperados. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the Desperados will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 88.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Louds another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Play.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll drop to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
An 11-yard pickup leads to 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being first and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Vikings. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. From the 31, here is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Taylor. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Gain on the play. First down, Houston.
Now a give up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
This one complete right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down, Desperados.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll run. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Houston.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Desperados will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Here's first down. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he's going to Vikings first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. He'll look to throw. And left side, it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Slot man in motion left. Back to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The Desperados offense ready to get back to work. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts, so just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, it's a win for our visitors. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.